Okay, so Wednesday night's class, the Lasso sickle sweep. Retard of a cameraman. Forgot to switch the camera on. So again, from sleeve control, feet on hips, shrimp out. I put in the lasso. Gonna play my game, but this time Jason gets to his feet. So lots of things I can do from here, but I want to keep the lasso, and the main thing is I don't want him passing. So see my fist, I've got to pull it way back and I keep it in front of my thigh here. I cannot lose that or I'm going to lose the control. So from this position, I want control of this foot. I think the basic sickle sweep works really well from here. So I take my foot off the hip, I put it on his bicep. So I'm making a spider hook, and I just turn the wheel because I want Jason to step forward with his left foot. So I just come to here. This hand comes down and makes a grip. Now ideally, if his head is above my head, I'll take this foot off the hip and I'll start to hit the overhead sweep, which is this way and taking him all the way over. But that's to say he knows jiu-jitsu. Okay, so we'll take it back from this position again. So I have the lasso, detail on keeping this in front of my thigh. From this position, I make him take that step. I come down and I grip this, but he knows his head's above my head, so he just steps back with that same leg. The second he does, this foot comes off the bicep and it drops between his legs. I turn my foot, because my toes are kind of pointing up, as if I'm putting a side kick in his hip. Okay, I knew karate, 20 years of karate come in handy at some stage. So I'm pushing with my left foot and I'm reaping this leg as I take him all the way over the side control. Now I've split his legs, but let's just say as I come up the half guard, Jason triangles his leg. So I'm going to win the crossface. Just turn this way, bro. I'm going to win the crossface, so my left hand makes a grip on the gi. I'm turning my hip. Again, he'll make his triangle, and he'll want to make sure that his triangle is above my right knee, so he's triangling high. So I'm walking my foot up so he can't put the lockdown on me, but instead of pushing on his knee, because now he can use his left hand to grab my wrist and pass it from his left to his right. Once he gets that, he'll uncross his legs and bridge, and now he's going to take me over, so I don't want that. So when he makes that triangle again, instead of pushing on the knee, I grab the belt. I'm going to use my elbow as a lever. So I'm pushing Jason's knee below my knee. Now I'm going to try to mount, but he's going to use his left hand to push on my knee. Yeah, cool. So from there, I'm nearly in quarter guard, so I'm going to bring this underneath and I'll walk it forward and I drive my knee the whole way to the mat. Now I'm in quarter guard. Jason's just pinching his legs together. But the easiest way to uncross that quarter guard is I'll just unloop my cross face and put him in the chiropractor's position. So I'm using my forearm to turn his head one way, his knees are pointing the other way. It's very difficult for him to hold on to my leg and I'm back into the mat. Okay, let's take that again. Just go on it over, bro. So, front close guard, sleeve control, feet on hips, shrimp out. So everything so far has been when he's on his knees or when he goes to combat base, but this time he just decides to stand up. So I think you should keep it simple. I want control of this leg. If I can grab it, that's cool. Just go back. If I can grab it, I'll go straight into the sweep. But more than likely, okay, he's got that leg back and I can't grip it. So I need to make him take a step. So I'll take my foot off the hip and put it on his bicep, a spider hook. Now I just turn to make him step. Grab the leg. If he doesn't step back, I'm going to go for that overhead sweep. But he steps back. The second he steps back, my hand just goes back with him. I'll turn my foot. This comes between the leg and I just push to come up on top. Again, if I control this and win the cross face, I can possibly just back step in the side control. But let's just say I messed that up and he triangles the leg. So I want to turn onto my hip. I'm going to walk my foot up. His triangle is above my knee. So I'll make a grip on the pants of the belt and I'll use my elbow to force his knees below my knee. The second I do, I'm looking to mount, but his hand's in the way. So I just walk this forward. As I bring my knee to the mat though, he's still got my leg trapped in quarter guard and I can't pull it out. So I keep the grip on the gi. I bring this around and I turn. My forearm's going across his jaw. I've got him in that chiropractor's position. It's very uncomfortable, hard for him to hold on to my leg. And then I mount. Just one more time there, bro. See if it is. Yeah, we'll just go for this. So, close guard, sleep control, feet on hips, shrimp back, put in the lasso. He stands up, foot goes in the bicep, and you make him take a step, and you make that grip, but he decides to come back, so he just drop down. As he come up, locks his triangle, so I'm cutting half there. See the way he's still got this leg? I'm just going to sprawl it out as I turn onto my hip. I don't want the lockdowns, so I'm walking my foot up. Okay. His triangle's above my leg. I grab the pants of the belt, use my elbow to push his knee below my knee. Then I start to mount. His hand was pushing, so I'm making that, taking that out of the equation. As I go to mount though, he's got me in quarter guard. His thighs are controlling my lower leg. So I just unwind the cross face, drive it into his face, chiropractor's position, pull my knee forward. And we're into the mount.